Most people think fishing ends with summer, packing away their gear at the first sign of frost. They imagine only discomfort, numb fingers, frozen toes, and biting wind. But winter is not the end. It's the start of something special. The crowds vanish, the water is silent, and you have nature all to yourself. This solitude is a rare prize, a deeper connection to the wild. With the right gear, the cold becomes part of the adventure, not an obstacle. The crisp air sharpens your senses and makes every catch more rewarding. While others stay inside, a few dedicated anglers know winter holds hidden treasures. They're not deterred by ice or wind. They're preparing for true adventure. The biggest fish often feed in the coldest months. These anglers are ready, watching the weather, chasing legends beneath winter waves. Winter fishing isn't madness. It's a secret season for those willing to brave the elements. The cold tests your resolve, but the satisfaction is unmatched. It's just you, the boat, and the vast, silent water. The best fishing isn't always under the summer sun. Sometimes it's found in the heart of winter. Winter transforms the water, concentrating baitfish into dense schools. These bait balls draw in the biggest predators, giant cod among them. Instead of searching aimlessly, you can target specific feeding zones. The ocean becomes a map, and the baitfish mark the X. Cold water holds more oxygen, making fish more active and aggressive. Their metabolism is high, and they're hungry. The combination of concentrated food and energetic fish creates perfect conditions for a strong bite. With summer crowds gone, prime spots are yours alone. Winter fishing is about strategy. Reading the water, following the food, thinking like a predator. You're not just casting and hoping, you're solving a puzzle. The reward? Monster fish and a deeper understanding of their world. Winter isn't a dead season. It's a season of opportunity. The water is clearer, the fish are on the hunt, and the adventure is yours for the taking. Pattern the fish, use your knowledge, and enjoy the challenge. This is what makes winter fishing so rewarding. The prize for solving the puzzle is a true giant. The Atlantic cod is legendary, but we're after the true giants, fish that can top 80 pounds. In summer, these monsters hide deep, nearly impossible to reach. But winter changes everything. As temperatures drop, the big cod follow baitfish into shallower, more accessible waters. This is your chance. The giants are hungry, aggressive, and on the move. They're not nibbling, they're hunting, ready to attack a well-presented jig. Catching one is a battle of strength and endurance. Every inch of line is hard-won. Your arms ache, but adrenaline keeps you going. When that massive pale shape rises from the depths, it feels like you've pulled up a legend. These are not ordinary fish. They're the reason we brave the cold. The fight is unforgettable, the victory hard-earned. This is the thrill of winter fishing. The monster cod is the ultimate prize. Ice jigging is more than a technique, it's an art. You drop a heavy metal jig to the bottom, then lift and let it flutter down, mimicking wounded prey. Most strikes come as the jig falls. Stay alert for that sudden slam. The bite from a giant cod is unmistakable. A jarring hit, then the bottom starts to move. Set the hook hard and prepare for battle. Success depends on finding the right rhythm. Sometimes fast and aggressive, sometimes slow and subtle. Pay attention to what the fish want. Adjust your technique until you unlock the bite. Jigging is a conversation with the deep. Learn the language, and you'll have unforgettable days. Experiment with jig colors and motions to trigger strikes. The right presentation can turn a quiet day into a legendary one. Stay engaged, keep your senses sharp, and enjoy the dance. Every drop and lift is a chance for a monster. Master the rhythm, and you'll separate good days from great ones. This is how you tempt giants from the depths. Winter fishing demands the right gear. Your clothing is your armor. Layering is key. Start with a moisture-wicking base. Add insulating fleece or down, and finish with a waterproof, windproof shell. Avoid cotton. It traps moisture and chills you fast. Your outer shell must be fully waterproof, with sealed seams and a good hood. Don't forget your extremities. Insulated hat, liner gloves under waterproof mittens, and thick wool socks in waterproof boots. Warm, dry feet and hands keep you focused on fishing, not the cold. Adjust layers as conditions change. Flexibility is crucial. A good shell protects your insulation from spray, snow, and rain. Quality gear lets you fish for hours in comfort, no matter the weather. Preparation is safety. Don't cut corners. The right clothing turns winter from an enemy into an ally. Stay dry, stay warm, and you'll enjoy every minute on the water. Your gear is your first line of defense. Dress smart, and the cold becomes part of the adventure. With the right armor, you're ready for anything winter throws at you. Safety is everything on winter water. Always wear a life jacket or flotation suit. They're warm, waterproof, and could save your life. Fish with a buddy and let someone on shore know your plan. Carry a VHF radio or personal locator beacon for emergencies. Check the marine forecast obsessively. Winter weather changes fast. If conditions look risky, stay home. The fish will wait. Be ready to head back at the first sign of trouble. Watch for ice on deck and along the shore. Move carefully and wear boots with good traction. Keep your boat and gear in top shape. Charged batteries, extra fuel, and a safety kit are musts. Pack flares, a first aid kit, and dry clothes in a waterproof bag. Preparation isn't paranoia, it's smart. Respect the cold, respect the water, and you'll fish another day. Safety is the foundation of every great winter adventure. Nothing beats a warm drink on a cold day at sea. Hot rum cider is a winter angler's tradition. Comfort in a mug. Brew it on a portable stove. Heat apple cider with cinnamon, cloves, and orange peel. Let the spices infuse, then add a splash of dark rum to each mug. Sweeten with brown sugar or maple syrup if you like. The aroma alone lifts spirits. The warmth chases away the chill. This isn't about drinking. It's about sharing a moment with your crew. Pass around the mugs, feel the heat in your hands, and savor the break. It's a ritual that makes the cold more bearable and the adventure more memorable. Simple ingredients, big comfort. A hot drink is a small luxury that transforms a winter day. On deck, it's pure bliss. The wait is part of the game, jigging in the cold, breath hanging in the air. Suddenly, a violent slam interrupts the rhythm. This is no snag, it's a monster cod. The rod bends, the reel screams, and the battle begins. The fish dives for the bottom, using its weight in the current. You hold on, arms burning, letting the drag do its work. It's a brutal tug of war. Pump, reel, gain a little, lose a little. The cold vanishes in the heat of the fight. Every muscle strains as you focus on the connection to the beast below. Slowly, you start to win. The runs shorten, the head shakes weaken. Then, from the depths, a massive shape appears. It grows larger as it nears the surface. A true giant. Heart pounding, you and your partner ready the gaff. The final moments are tense, but soon the fish is on deck. Exhausted, you stare in awe at your catch. This is the moment you came for. The reward for braving winter's challenge. The fight is unforgettable, the victory sweet. This is winter fishing at its best. Winter fishing isn't for everyone. It demands preparation, patience, and grit. But for those who answer the call, the rewards are immense. It's more than catching fish. It's about pushing your limits and finding beauty in the cold. The solitude is a rare gift, the silence broken only by nature and the scream of your reel. The winter sun paints the world in new colors. The air is crisp and clean. You become part of the ocean's seasonal rhythm, not just a visitor. The thrill of the chase, the battle with a giant cod, these are memories that last forever. Victory is a mix of exhaustion, exhilaration, and respect for the fish. When others pack away their gear, consider the adventure that awaits. Layer up, brew a hot drink, and head out onto the quiet water. The secret season might just become your favorite. Embrace the challenge, and you'll have stories for a lifetime. Winter fishing, the greatest adventure you never knew you needed.